Hello students and welcome to our first video in this YouTube series called Spot That English Error, and this one is called Awkward Phrasing. This is our first video. My name's Ben with English from A to Z, and here we go. So students, tell me, what do you think is wrong with this picture? Take a good hard look at it and see if you can guess what is wrong with this picture in terms of the English being used. This is a picture I took while I was in Mexico, and while the English is really good in terms of the sentences, this place where you're standing right now was very different in the past. That's correct. It was covered by vegetation and surrounded by lagoons that allowed the ancient inhabitants to settle here more, that should be THAN, than 2,500 years ago. But the problem is with the title here. This is what we call a title. So it says, Discover Cholula, the city that overcomed the passing time. Overcome the passing time. So there are two major errors here in terms of the phrasing. The first error, hopefully you can guess. The second error might be a little bit tricky. But see if at home with a pencil and a piece of paper, pause the video and see if you can figure out the errors in this headline, we would say. I'm going to help you out, but first try to pause the video and see how you can make it better. There's an error here with the past tense and also with discovering the present progressive in the right way. So here's how to fix it. Hopefully you guessed it already, but the sentence should be changed to Discover Cholula, the city that overcame the passage of time. So we had overcomed here, but it should be overcame because this is a version that should include the irregular verb of the past tense. So overcomed usually would be correct, but for this verb we want to use the irregular form of the past tense for the verb overcome. So it shouldn't be overcomed in the past tense. It's an irregular verb. Overcome is an irregular verb, so it should be overcame. So overcame is the first error that we fixed. And then instead of the passing time, it should be the passage of time. Time is continuous, obviously. And the passing time, you're forgetting the preposition of right here. And then passing time, yeah, you can pass time, the passing of time, but the passage of time is better English. It makes more sense. It's not as specific in terms of how much time has passed, and time passage is a way of describing the ongoing of time without using a gerund. You don't have to use a gerund for passing all the time. You can say passage, which is also irregular in a way. So instead of the passing of time, that's also correct, but it's better to say the passage of time. So this headline should read, Discover Cholula, the city that overcame, not overcomed, not the passing time, but the passage of time. All right? So that's correct. So there are two major errors here, and I like to call this awkward phrasing. The sentence isn't so wrong. It just messes up the irregular version of the past tense for overcome, and then the passing time, it forgets the preposition of, and then you want to have it as a formal title, you want to say the passage of time and not the passing of time. So that's our first Spot That English error of fixing that we did. So if you got it right, good job. If you didn't, I hope you followed my corrections, and I hope you can from now on get to understand how to fix these English sentences better and better. So thanks for watching. For more information about how our digital products and services can help you, the English student, please go to our website, www.englishfromatozcom. Also, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button if you liked this video or any of our other videos. Thanks, and I hope to have you join us for one of our other videos very soon. Bye-bye.